everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we talk about all things home, health, and heart. Today we're going to go over a letter, and I'm going to kind of just share with you a couple of things that I've purchased in the 2020 holiday season. So in matters of the heart, today we're going to be talking about a letter that was mailed to me from a gal who just named herself Lynn, L-Y-N. So Lynn, this is your letter. It says, "Hello, I hope this finds you happy and healthy because we always love it when the Gina smiles. Aw, thanks. I try. I do believe that y'all make me smile more than sometimes if I'm just home doing nothing, but, everyday stuff. You make me giggle often. Thank you. And I really appreciate you. Before I get into my story, I was wondering if there was some place we could mail cards or letters. I know it's old-fashioned, but I like the personal touch. You know what? If y'all would prefer to do that and mail them direct, I can leave the link below to my mailing address, and you can absolutely do that. And I would have something personal from you, even if you wanted to send me pictures or even a small clip of your question. You are certainly welcome to do that. Now, of course, that would have to be done via email. If you wanted to send me your own clip with your questions, you are welcome to do that at SeeTheGina@gmail.com. But if you want to personally send me something, send me a letter, send me a card, send me anything, you feel free to do that, and I will link it below. Anyways, I find myself at home alone most of the time, as I know you are too. That's very true. Most days I'm home alone. My children are grown and my husband is gone. I'm sorry. Sometimes I feel like my life is over, and sometimes I feel like I'm 25 trapped in an old body. Does that make sense? Absolutely. I think I have actually said those words. I often feel 25, 30-ish inside my body. It's like 55. I'm just saying. I think what I would like to ask you and your subscribers is, should I be content with my children and my grandchildren, knowing that I could be completely fulfilled with that? But at 57, do you think I could go out and find love again? The thought of it absolutely terrifies me. This day and age, these ways that people find dates is so risky. There's no one in my circle that I'm interested in, and I don't even know how to begin. I just kind of wanted to see what other people our age, and I know I'm older, but what are your thoughts on this age group and trying to start again? Thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing this and including people that follow you. Let me just start by saying this, Lynn. That is exactly why I started this, because I know there are so many of you out there that aren't prepared to put it all out there, yet you want to be included, and I want you to be included, and it's a fun way for us to all get to know each other better. Also, at the same time, if we can weigh in and help somebody out, I say let's do it. So yeah, absolutely. That is why I did this. It's a wonderful outlet that you've begun, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Signed, New Beginnings. I love that, New Beginnings, Miss Lynn. My middle name is Lynn, but it's spelled differently, L-Y-N-N, but you're L-Y-N. Okay, so there's our letter. So I'm going to go on with the rest of the video, and y'all think about what you would like to say to Miss Lynn at New Beginnings. And then at the very end, or maybe somewhere toward the end, I'll chime in. And then we will discuss it again, all of your comments on my next release, and read the next letter. That's how we're going to do this from now on. Making 2 videos in regards to 1 letter just was not the way to go. So we're going to do it this way. So in matters of my personal health and well-being, I'm not really going to talk too much about health because nothing has really changed other than, and I might have shared this before, my eye specialist wants me to get a fasting glucose test. And at the same time, I talked to him about, I can't remember right now what it was called, but a new, I hate to say fad, but fad type of diet that's going around that is, gosh, I can't remember what it was called. Maybe y'all do. It's really more about gut health, not keto. It might have been a lower carb and more of just a whole foods type thing. Leave it to the Gina to not remember what it was she asked her doctor about. But nothing else for me personally has really changed. My vision is about the same. My weight is about the same. For me personally and my health and well-being, I did pick up the Dior Holiday 2020 collection. I'm wearing it right now. And the only nail polish I picked up was the topper, which I actually have on right now. I might have shared this with you. I don't think so. But the eyeshadows are like gorgeous. Look how pretty they are. It's upside down, but isn't that pretty? Yeah. So I got these. I'm enjoying them. It's helping to have something new. They had this in as, it was in a blush section, but it's clearly a highlighter. It's real pretty. I do have it all on today, along with a Marc Jacobs little gloss topper. I needed. Do you know what I'm saying? I just needed some pick-me-up. One new thing that's going on with me, and I know it's probably just an age thing, and I have expected it most of my life, is I feel like, oh, Arthur's coming to visit, and it's coming in the form of this finger right here. It has got stuck like this twice now. And to get it to straighten out is painful at best. So that stinks, considering, that thing sitting right there. I can't have my fingers all messed up. But it hurts right now just to do that. It hurts all the way down into here to bend that finger. Yet it gets stuck like that. Pitiful. I'm weird and I know it. As far as home is concerned, I will be showing throughout this clip all of the footage that I've taken and letting you know that we went very simple on the holiday decorations this year. I don't expect anyone to come into our home, with the exception of possibly my children, but we are in a stay-at-home order again. In my circle, in our little world, I'd say 80% of the people that I know are sick and with at least 1, 2, or more infected currently. So we've just had this rapid development of crazy COVID cases here. And so, of course, I'm still in my house. I was talking to my pastor's wife yesterday, who's also my cousin, but they're all sick and she's feeling better, but she's also a nurse. So she's like, take this and that and the other and, stay healthy. And because she knows my backstory, obviously she lived through my backstory. Okay, so for the section getting back to Miss Lynn, I would like to say I have seen many, many people start over at our age and even older. As a matter of fact, someone very close to us has his wife passed several years ago of cancer, and he just married in June. Again, he's 74. She's a little bit younger, but I think she is 70. And they're just this cutest little couple. And so they started over in their 70s. So we're definitely young enough. I often have thought about, and Tom and I have discussed it, I just don't think I would do it again. Mainly because, and this isn't giving men enough credit in the world, and I realize that, but I don't think I'd ever find someone again like Tom. And almost everyone who personally knows us would agree with me. He's a gem. They're not normally like him. So, I don't know that I personally would, but I can't say that I wouldn't either. The dude the other day just about freaked me out. He was in the hallway and was, you know how you would sound, and I knew immediately. I was like, "Oh my God, are you having a heart attack? Are you having a heart attack right now?" And he still didn't answer me, and he was having a horrible chest pain. But he's a man. It went away, and he would not go get checked. He has not been to the doctor, and he barks at me if I decide to mention it and say you need to go get checked. So I did have a little scare this past week in regards to losing my guy. And so I've been getting on to his heart all week long, telling them, the heart, you can't do that. Of course, we have no idea. Only God is sovereign. We already know. He knows the plan. I know the plans I have laid for you. So he already knows. It's already in his hands. I'm going to live by faith, but I really want us to go together. I really, really want us to go together. I don't know how I can make that happen, although we do know a family that prayed that their entire lives, and they got to go together. It was in an auto accident, and she died a couple days, or I don't remember now. One of them passed a couple days later, but it was her actual fervent prayer that neither one get left behind, and God honored that. So I am sorry that you have lost your husband, your soulmate. I've got a phone call again. Okay, put that sales pitch to rest. So back to Miss Lynn. In my short, the short of me, not because I'm short, but because in my short answer is I absolutely believe you can. I have seen it countless times. Numerous times. Now, in saying that, do I think every single person watching is going to have that same viewpoint? No, I don't. Please weigh in. Please tell me your thoughts, your personal experiences. Share with Lynn what your thoughts are, how you think she should go about it. I have zero idea how to go about it. My sister did one of those years ago, online dating things when they were new, and met and married someone, and was married until he passed away. So I don't know that they're taboo. I just don't know anything about them. I'm sure many of you do. You can weigh in that way. Of course, I would say, church is a good way to find people, friends of friends, but right now, please don't do that. Online is really your only source right now because we're supposed to be staying at home. Hopefully you are. Hopefully you all are staying home, happy and healthy. And so again, Miss Lynn, I am sorry for your loss that your husband has gone on. You do have your children, and I agree with you. Enjoy them babies. Enjoy your kids to the fullest extent. But do I think that we need to surround ourselves with our children and live solely for and through them? No, I do not. I do not believe that. It is my intent. It is my understanding. It is my knowledge of the Bible. Kids grow up and move out and grow and have families of their own. That is biblical. They're born and bred and raised to move on and do it themselves. So I am not going to live my life for my children. Now, in saying that, would I probably be a lot more dependent, maybe, on Drew if Tom if Tom moved on to, if Tom went home before me? Probably, yeah, I'm sure I would be. But I don't know that I'm going to live my entire life solely around anything and everything that he would choose or want for me to do. Does that make sense? It's not going to rule my life. Not that I would expect him to, and he's not that kind of person. But you know what I'm saying? It's a balance. I mean, I could see myself for a while wanting to crawl up in a hole and die myself. But I also would eventually come out of that because that's grief. You never have an exact understanding of how anyone is going to grieve, how long it's going to take, and what your plan is to move forward. I know a gentleman who, I don't think it was like 5 months and that his wife passed away and he remarried, and he is now divorced from that woman. So making rash decisions quickly are never the right idea, in my opinion. I am not a doctor. I cannot give you exact foreknowledge of that, but I think you need to always give yourself time to grieve, and only you know how long that is. And if it's your desire to move on, I am a whole hog for it, if that's your desire. I'm not exactly sure I would do it again, but I can't say I wouldn't until I was in that situation, and God help me, I don't want to be. I don't. God bless you for being in that situation. I do appreciate you stepping out and writing in, and we are so appreciative of everyone who has written in and wants to share a story with us. And again, I will link below an address for you to handwrite and mail to me if you choose. Of course, you can always email it to SeeTheGina@gmail.com. That's how most everyone has. And we'll catch you the next time where we go through a few of the comments at the beginning of the video. I hope you all have a blessed day and a sweet evening, and maybe get yourself a mug of hot cocoa, watch a Hallmark movie, and enjoy your time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. God bless.